Hello everyone, here is Roadster Alex, and today I'm going to show you, since the weather is crap outside, how you install DRL lights, so daylight running lights, on the MR2, or you can apply to any other car that you have. However, I must say that my bumper is valve size, so it's not original. So if you want to know the size that you need, you just have to check with your own, bumper what size you need. However, it should apply to most of the cars in general. So this is just a basically simple video, how to install them and how to connect them, because I have a manual here somewhere there, which basically says that you need to connect the daylight running lights to your always positive plus battery, which doesn't make sense to me, because if you put it to your battery all the time, it means it's always on. So in my opinion, you need to find an ignition light which turns on your DRLs when you turn on the car, instead of something that's always on. Then there's the yellow cable which connects to your indicator light. I didn't get the flowing ones because it doesn't flow with the MR2. So I get the normal ones, but you can, it's basically the same for any other car. So you just have to think what you want. My DRL light for 45 centimeters are like 5 quid for 2, 6 quid I think from eBay. And the DRL controllers that I bought was 16 quid. So I'm just going to show you what I got. And like I said, this is applied for my car. Canvas cars might be different. So just before you start, check if this works for your car or not. So I decided to get myself 45 centimeter DRL light, which basically comes, with a cable connection, this piece, and then 3 wires. And the other thing you need to get this all working and sorted is a DRL controller. And all this should be connected up, and then you have some DRL lights and indicator. So just going to show you how it's all connected. So I have my DRL sitting here, then the wire comes from there and goes all the way there. This is just a temporary setup. So basically there are 3 wires, as you can see there. So you have the red, you have a yellow, and you have black. So this is the DRL controller. How it's set up is the red one goes there, and then the the black one goes to the black one, and the red one of course goes to the red one there. Then they go here, and basically this here is my ignition light, or basically it's a plus and a minus. So I have a box there. So when I turn this on, it will basically light up my DRL, and it's 13.9 volt. Even if I lower it to about 11, you can see it's still there. However, if I lower the amp, if I can, it's still connected. And so those lights, I think they work from 9 volts or so. So 9 volts, they are off. This is 9.4 volts. So just turn them on. Here we go. So 13 volts. The reason is because the DRL controller says from 13 volts onwards, I'm going to turn them on. So that's what happens. Now you want to use the indicators, which basically means that the yellow cable has to go to a plus, and it basically turns on and off and on and off. That's what you do when you use the indicators. So to demonstrate this, I have a little wire here. I'm going to connect it to the red one, then I'm going to connect it to the yellow one and show you what happens. So you can see I basically just did a quick extension to the red one here. Just make sure that you never No, it's not safe setup, so make sure you never, cross the black and the red, because then you get some issues. So I'm turning back on my box, which like turns on, Then I'm taking this one and I'm going to push it against the yellow one, and I will show you what happens. So here you can see my box, and then you can see this is basically an indicator. When I turn it off, and it goes back to white. So that's basically how you set it up. Then there's this wire. According to the manual that I got, this goes to your dashboard lights. It acts like when you turn on your your headlights. I think it turns off the DRLs, because I tried to bridge this with that and it turned them off. So I think when you turn on your DRLs, when you turn on your headlights fully, this will make sure it goes off again. If you don't want something like that and you want them on all the time, which some people like, you just need to make sure that you don't connect this wire. So I like this is just for me. I'm not a professional or anything. So just let me know if it's any helpful. To connect these brackets, you need a Dremel with a 1 mil or 0.8 mil hole, so you can make those tiny bits, and then connect them and do how you want to do them. So that's basically it. If you like it, or if you think it's any helpful, or not at all, just let me know in the comments, and see you next time.